Hello guys, welcome to ZeeReveal. So guys, I'm here to give you guys Rajjo June teasers. This June, Rajjo is going to unknowingly divorce Arjun. She is also going to expose Urvashi to the family and get her arrested. Madhu finally accepts Rajjo. Arjun begs for Rajjo's forgiveness, but Rajjo leaves Arjun. Before we get into the video, please click on the subscribe button. Click on the notification bell and give me a thumbs up. Thursday, the 1st of June 2023, episode 57. As Urvashi presents the goons as her relatives and forces them to remain at the Thakur estate. Rajjo begins to have doubts. Arjun questions Rajjo later about her desire for money. Episode 58. Rajjo is cautioned to keep away from Urvashi by an angry Arjun. The Thakur family is excited too. Celebrate Karva Chauth somewhere. Friday, the 2nd of June 2023, episode 59. Rajjo responds to Aryan's request to be quiet and focus on her job with an appropriate response. Later, to teach Urvashi a lesson, Rajjo and Kalindi unite against her. Arjun tries to intimidate Rajjo, and the two fight angrily. Later, Pushkar plans to harm Rajjo by setting a harmful trap for her on the terrace. Saturday, the 3rd of June 2023, episode 61. When Sharad confronts Kalindi about her lack of support, she becomes upset. Rajjo makes the decision to adhere to her fasting regimen during Karva Chauth, while Rajjo is accused of stealing from their home by Arjun. An angry Rajjo confronts him and demands to know why he ignores Urvashi's dark plots. Later, Rajjo is asked to leave by Madhumalti. Sunday, the 4th of June 2023, episode 63. When Urvashi discovers Rajjo and Arjun imprisoned in a closet, she explodes in rage. Rajjo is able to successfully perform her Karva Chauth ceremonies as a result of Urvashi's startling action. When Arjun becomes trapped on the scorching terrace, Rajjo loses control and collapses. She rushes to save him despite the threat to her life. Unafraid. Monday, the 5th of June 2023, episode 65. Arjun remains perplexed about Rajjo's daring act to save him from the fire. As he gets closer to Rajjo, Urvashi attempts to sow doubts against the latter. Rajjo gets worried about Arjun and brings him a cake to end his fast. However, he feels uneasy and confronts Rajjo about the incident. Tuesday, the 6th of June 2023, episode 67. Arjun confronts Rajjo about her recent activities and she comes clean about Manorama's accident. Later, Rajjo sees a lipstick stain on Rocky's shirt and gets suspicious. Rajjo comes up with a genius plan to prove that Urvashi and her fake uncles stole the golden pot. However, Urvashi's fake story convinces everyone that she is innocent. Wednesday, the 7th of June 2023, episode 69. Urvashi requests Pushkar to help her out as the goons demand money from her. Rajjo gets worried after learning about the cost of Manorama's treatment. As Arjun approaches the site, the thugs place the jewel on Manorama's hand to mislead him against Rajjo. After seeing the Diwali race pamphlet, Rajjo gets some hope. Thursday, the 8th of June 2023, episode 71. Rajjo gives an apt reply when the Thakurs insult her for taking part in the competition. Rajjo challenges Arjun when they learn a shocking rule about the competition. Arjun prevents Rajjo from heading to work, while Urvashi cunningly manipulates Madhumalti. Later, Rajjo gets worried when she loses her job. Friday, the 9th of June 2023, episode 73. Arjun resolves to take part in the tournament as Madhumalti's worry for him intensifies. Later, when Aryan's medication spills from the cabinet, Kalindi becomes concerned. Rajjo begins practicing running at midnight. By checking the clock, Arjun later tries to stop her from practicing, which leads to a violent disagreement between the two of them. Saturday, the 10th of June 2023, episode 75. Arjun preempting the race shocks Rajjo. Despite several obstacles, she finds motivation to finish first and claim the prize for treating Manorama. The Thakurs protest to Rajjo competing in the race without shoes. when he and Arjun are prepared to do so, in order to collect her mother's shoes. Rajjo makes time and goes to the hospital. Sunday, the 11th of June 2023, episode 77. Rajjo feels victorious after beating Arjun in the race. However, Arjun suddenly falls ill, and the Thakkars rush to get him admitted to the hospital. Rajjo is taken aback as Chirag reveals the reason. For Aryan's sickness, she has an emotional breakdown and blames herself for challenging Arjun to compete in the race. Monday, the 12th of June 2023, episode 79. Rajjo is unable to see Arjun in a critical condition. Later, an infuriated Madhumalti curses Rajjo when she wishes to participate in a running competition. Rajjo rushes to the hospital when Kalindi informs her about Urvashi's plan. Meanwhile, Urvashi threatens Kalindi to reveal the truth to Rajjo about her affair. Tuesday, the 13th of June 2023, episode 81. Rajjo becomes suspicious of Kalindi's strange behavior and decides to find out the truth. Later, Arjun gets shocked when he learns that Urvashi has been kidnapped. After seeing the CCTV footage, the police believe Rajjo's statement about Urvashi's abduction. Arjun decides to take Rajjo along as he goes in search of Urvashi. Wednesday, the 14th of June 2023, episode 83. Arjun and Rajjo share a bed for the night and get embarrassed when they find themselves embracing each other in the morning. Later, the Thakkars receive another threat. The Thakkars arrange the money for Urvashi's ransom, and Arjun goes to the location given by the kidnappers to deliver it. Later, Arjun takes care of an injured Rajjo. Thursday, the 15th of June 2023, episode 85. Arjun figures out Urvashi's hint, and Rajjo uses it to find where the kidnappers have kept her. Later, Rajjo is surprised to see that Vicky is the kidnapper. Arjun grows agitated when Urvashi accuses Rajjo of getting her kidnapped. Later, Rajjo gets shattered as she gets framed for stealing money from Aryan's bank account. Friday, the 16th of June 2023, episode 87. When Kalindi turns against Rajjo and takes Urvashi's side, Rajjo asks Arjun to take her to the police. Later, Rajjo warns Arjun against insulting her mother. A furious Arjun decides to punish Rajjo severely. Elsewhere, to protect Rajjo from Pushkar's evil motive, Manorama pretends to lose her memory in front of her. Saturday, the 17th of June 2023, episode 89. Rajjo unknowingly signs the divorce paper on Aryan's demand. Soon, Arjun declares his freedom and asks the Thakkars to prepare for his wedding with Urvashi. Rajjo feels helpless as Arjun prohibits her from meeting Manorama and orders her to serve Urvashi. Manorama pretends to suffer from amnesia in front of Pushkar. Sunday, the 18th of June 2023, episode 91. Urvashi and Rajjo get into a heated argument when the latter tries to leave home. However, Chirag takes a firm stand and brings Manorama to the Thakkar house. Monday, the 19th of June 2023, episode 93. To put an end to the difficulties Rajjo faces in the house, Manorama finds evidence against Urvashi. Elsewhere, Rajjo confronts Kalindi for betraying her. Pushkar threatens Manorama into confessing that she is Rajjo's mother. Later, he decides to stay at the Thakkar house, which creates challenges for Manorama. Tuesday, the 20th of June 2023, episode 95. Chirag tries to provoke Arjun and makes him tend to Rajjo, which infuriates Madhumalti. Meanwhile, Rajjo overhears Urvashi's conversation about being blackmailed. Being repeatedly blackmailed, Urvashi is concerned about arranging the ransom money. Meanwhile, Pushkar provides Manorama with a drug to extort the truth. Please click on the subscribe button.